Formula One racing is one of the fastest, most innovative, and most exciting sports, drawing millions of fans from across the world. But it isn't easy, and being noticed by enough sponsors and financial backers to support your endeavors is almost as difficult as the driving itself. Recently, Jessica Hawkins, a new face on the Formula One scene, has been picked up in a non-driving role by none other than the racing conglomerate Aston Martin. And what she is doing while trying to get her racing career off the ground might surprise you. In this video, we will be talking about why Aston Martin has taken a James Bond stunt driver under its wing, and other Formula One racing news to get you all caught up on the times. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with the notifications on so you don't miss any of the exciting new videos we post. But first, who is Jessica Hawkins? Jessica Hawkins is a young racing driver from East Hampshire, England. She has always fought to make a career for herself in racing, but due to limited budgets and funding for the incredibly expensive sport, had to support herself in a surprising way: stunt driving. She has driven for a number of films, but her most impressive feature was the James Bond movie No Time to Die. It was her incredible skills in Hollywood, along with her promising drive in the all-female W series, that caused Aston Martin to take note of the driver. They have since scooped up the stunt driver and have given her a non-driving role while she learns the ropes and makes her way through the ranks. Very impressive. Number 2, they hired her because she was ready to switch back to racing. With film credits such as No Time to Die and the Fast and Furious live show under her belt, nobody could blame her for leaving racing to pursue the stunt driving path full-time, which is already rather impressive. However, racing has always been her #1 passion, and she views stunt driving as a small detour in pursuing this passion. She is ready to make the switch back to what she has always wanted to, but she still remains proud of her work in the James Bond movie, calling it an incredible experience that she will hold with her forever. It was her killer moves on the screen that piqued the interest of Aston Martin, after all, and having a James Bond movie under your belt is something that anyone would be proud of. Next up, she's under their wing to learn the ropes. Although it's an incredible honor to be picked up by such a large racing name such as Aston Martin, sitting behind the wheel of their Formula One car remains a dream for now. Currently, their support of her means that she can start to learn the ropes and gain lots of valuable experience that will make her a better driver and competitor. After several years of her success being stymied by a lack of funding and not a lack of talent, Aston Martin taking her under its wing is a total game changer for her career. Although her racing career did well in the World Series, she was unable to have access to the testing and car opportunities that her fellow racers had, meaning she was constantly fighting an uphill battle to succeed. Now, however, under her tutelage under the Aston Martin team will hopefully allow her to level the playing field and put her expertise in racing to good use. She's easy to get along with. Some drivers find breaking into the Formula One scene can be intimidating due to the fact that racers, engineers, and personnel are often incredibly secretive and keep things behind closed doors. But Hawkins has said that her team has been incredibly friendly and open. She has been able to sit in engineering meetings and had time to have her questions answered by other Aston Martin personnel and drivers. Surprisingly, she said she was blown away by the warm welcome she received when she joined the team, whose members made her feel as though she was family. While she thinks this is due to the welcoming nature of Aston Martin, we feel that it is likely due to her winning personality and easy smile. A great first impression and a friendly face go a long way. Number 5, she's ready to commit to Aston Martin full-time. Although she has an impressive background in other racing leagues and working as a stunt driver on movies and films, including the James Bond movie, that is not what Jessica Hawkins wants to do full-time. She has always maintained that her #1 passion is racing, and the stunt driving was simply a super fun means to an end as she worked out the next steps in her racing career. And it's a good thing that she wants to race full-time, because working with Aston Martin will be a full-time job. Even though she won't get to drive for them just yet, she will be swamped with media commitments and other roles with the racing company, in addition to continuing her actual racing career in the all-female W series. Her schedule is jam-packed. 6, she has the resume to support the choice to back her. Throughout her career, Hawkins has always shown an intense drive and determination that has allowed her to succeed and do well, even when she lacked the backers and financial support that other drivers have. After dominating in karting championships, she won the British Open Honda Cadet class in 2008 and did time in several other cups, including Formula Ford at Silverstone, MSA Formula, and the VW Racing Cup. In 2017, she accumulated 6 class wins in the Mini Challenge and took home the runner-up prize in the Pro Division Championship. Actually, her time in the W series after her stunt driving career allowed her to make her mark in the racing scene and capture Aston Martin's attention. Knowing all of this, it's easy to see why Aston Martin would want to bring her on board. This girl is going places. Number 7, her stunt experience makes her a unique candidate. Hawkins was hired for her first ever stunting role right as she was on the cusp of plateauing in her racing career. Feeling as though she wasn't going to make it any farther without catching the eye of wealthy sponsors, she took the job with the Fast and Furious live show. Although it wasn't racing, Fast and Furious was an eye-opening experience for her, and one that led to several other movie opportunities, including a role in the James Bond movie No Time to Die. It was this role that got the attention of racing backers that supported her in the new all-female World Series in 2019. Her experience makes her a unique candidate for the racing company, while their backing will greatly expand Hawkins' career opportunities. That sounds like a win-win to us. Number 8. She's willing to put in the work. The W Series has given many drivers a chance to be noticed by the big leagues that they otherwise might not have gotten, including Jessica Hawkins herself. However, she realizes that she is one of the most inexperienced drivers on the scene, and her potential to be great is what Aston Martin saw in her, rather than an impressive past of big wins. They took a chance on her, and she knows this, saying, "I know I'm one of the most inexperienced on the grid, actually the most inexperienced, but I've worked hard and I'm working hard to make up for my lack of experience." This drive and dedication is what made Aston Martin willing to scoop up the budding star, and we can't wait to see how far she reaches in her career. Best of luck to young Jessica Hawkins. 9. Zak Brown to miss the British Grand Prix. In other Formula 1 racing news, one of the biggest racing events of the year, the British Grand Prix, is only a few days away, and one of the biggest names in racing will be calling in sick. Zak Brown, the CEO of McLaren, has tested positive for COVID-19, along with 2 other executive members, and will be forced to miss the British Grand Prix. Although this is an unfortunate incident, McLaren's 2 drivers, Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, have luckily not been in close proximity to the CEO and will be allowed to enter the race. Although Brown's absence will be noted, it won't be absolute, as he will be participating in virtual press conferences throughout the event. Get well soon, Zach. 10. A new era of racing. Formula 1 has adapted its rulebook to accommodate for the rapid innovations occurring across the racing scene, with newer and faster cars being developed all the time. The full-size 2022 F1 car has been revealed, and it looks like it's going to be incredible. The current rulebook was essentially demolished in the revamp, and new regulations were developed that accounted for the massive advances in technology that have occurred across the racing spectrum recently. And this new car has fully leaned into the updated regulations and appears to be the fastest, coolest, and most futuristic car of all time. We can't wait to see it on the track. And finally, a new format in the British Grand Prix. The racing world is constantly evolving newer technology and faster cars, and the upcoming British Grand Prix has not been exempt from the updates. It will feature an all-new format, the F1 Sprint, which will consist of a 100-kilometer dash packed with action. There will be no pit stops, free tire choice, and is expected to be quite the event to watch. The grid order will be set by free practice 1 preceding the event, and Sunday's Grand Prix will close up the weekend. Be sure to tune in to catch this all-new Formula 1 event. It should be unlike anything we've ever seen before. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching!